Hello everyone, what's up? My name is Kiyoshi and welcome back to Fan Extra. Before I said I was going to head out, and that was until I saw you here. Hello, young people. I shall follow your progress with great interest. Best of luck. Well, before I saw him here. I don't know why he's here, but whatever. I'm not gonna say what his name is yet, so let's not say progress. So, where's that gentle Grail free? In that moment, gentle days end. When I enter the classroom this time, things are a bit different. Wow! Okay, so how do you solve this problem, Leo? In this case, you substitute for this and divide everything by x. That's algebra, isn't it? It's the same simple equation that you used earlier. Well, you're right. Thank you, Leo. Unlike someone else, he helps out his classroom without displaying an ounce of condensation. That someone is directing a nasty scowl towards the new kid. That bunch of brown-nosing idiots will suck up to anyone who's got bigger pea-brains than theirs. Whatever. It's a skin off my back. People who are ugly inside are ugly outside too. Seems that Shinji's gaggle of female admirers has migrated to Leo's desk. For once, Shinji's irritation is kind of understandable. I'll give him this. That brat is a real charity worker, laying on the charm for those sows. He's desperate to appear smarter than me, but I see what he's doing. That dumb little kid doesn't know that I'm onto him. Reacting to Shinji's voice, Leo glances this way. Leo's expression is inscrutable, but not hostile. What do you want? You want to go? After a few false starts, Shinji finally managed to squeeze that out in a low voice. I don't know if Leo heard, but he gets out of his seat. The recoil turns into a noticeable flinch, which Leo smiles kindly in that smiles kindly at in response. Unlike Shinji's, Leo's gestures are filled with dignity. If I have unknowingly given you some cause to be malicious, I would like to deeply apologize. Shinji Mateo, was it? I'll be careful not to upset you in the future. His message firmly delivered, Leo returns to his seat. His soft voice bore no note of hostility or resentment. I know it's hard to believe, but maybe Leo wasn't upset. Yeah. Just that face. Yeah. Oh god. He knows when to bound down the true authority, it seems. I'm such a nice guy, I'll just accept his apology. Yeah. It's not like he ever pissed me off. Yeah. Okay, maybe we're wondering why I'm getting that, or just imitating that from. It's from, for people who play Danganronpa, there's a certain voice clip of a character named Taka. And he gets that voice clip at some point in the game, and it's really funny. Anyways, random bit of knowledge over. After visually confirming that Leo is otherwise occupied, Shinji feigns calmness and leans back. Phew, I mean it. Good morning, And thud, that sound makes me cringe no matter how many times I hear it. Everyone is desensitized to it for the most part. Even knowing that she'll jump to her feet in a second, we should probably worry more. Shinji still seems to be in a bad mood. It's obvious that he doesn't like Leo all that much. But with him, it's impossible to tell if he's really mad or just being cynical. Either way, it's just more of the same. Just like our homeroom teacher's daily dramatic entrance, and once again, the day begins. Oh shit, okay. Alrighty then, let's pick up where we left off. According to Dr. Peaceman's biography, during class I thought I saw Leo smirk a little, but other than that, nothing exciting occurred. Today is just another boring day in a long string of boring days. Who here knows what amnesia is? It's a terrifying condition where an individual loses all of their memories. It's caused by brain damage, severe trauma, or even infections of one's mucous membranes. The section of the doctor's biography we've just covered touches on this condition. The cure for such a scary condition was discovered by Dr. Peaceman. With that said, using amnesia as an excuse for forgetting your homework isn't going to fly. When I was young, a fair number of classmates were unscrupulous enough to try this. And before you get any ideas, I'm still young. In fact, I'm putting that fact on the test. As per the norm, Tiger's lecture starts to peter out. Just as the collective, this again starts to rise from the students. Miss Fujimoto. Without being acknowledged by the teacher, Leo suddenly rises to his feet. The tension in the classroom ratchets up immediately as all eyes focus on Leo. The young boy surveys the room with a mysterious smile, taking in everyone's startled glances. Oh my god, I just noticed everyone's great. I didn't notice that when I recorded that the first time. Oh, and of course, my fellow classmates. It is time for me to leave. We will probably never meet again, so I wish you all well. What? My head. The pain. And before I forget, Miss Fujimoto, I think you are still young, even now. Just as your presence is enough to remind me of the beauty of youth. You are a remarkable person. After what seems to be a very slight bow, he immediately seems to disappear from the room. Alright then, let's continue. Please turn to page 86. And accompanied by the sound of flipping pages, the lesson goes on as if nothing had happened. Showing off like that in the middle of class. What a jackass. If you have to use a John, be a little more discreet, and then I have to leave. Crap. Seriously, isn't he supposed to be some kind of aristocrat or princeling or something? Of course, what just happened is impossible. A highly suspicious disappearance in the middle of the class, and the teacher doesn't seem to care. No one in class says anything, and the class continues as if nothing strange has happened. It was the same dull, dreary scene as yesterday, the day before. And the day before. This can't be natural. I had to reread that thing a few times. Also, notice how everyone in there was great except for me and Shinji. After Leo's exit from the class, the lesson continues unabated, as if following a set script. Strange. This is definitely strange. It's as if the world tilted slightly and everything within it is losing its sense of presence. My head feels like it's going to explode. The pain is making it hard to remember who I am. Wait, come to think of it. I mean, really, who am I? What is my name? How old am I? Where do I live? How many people are in my family? What was my life like before I started attending this school? I can't remember anything. My memory has been completely erased somehow. How and why did this happen? That's right, the editor-in-chief of the journalism club. As the president of the journalism club, she should at least know my name. I know I've had filled out something when I first joined the club. I'll ask her. Hopefully she'll be in her normal spot. Motherfucker! I hate it when people slam doors out here. Seriously. Notice how her two partners are grayed out now. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? The editor-in-chief is her usual cheery self. All I can think about is the pile of dead bodies I witnessed. Now I have to ask her about myself. I'll ask her what my name is. Huh? Your name? Just look it up in the registry in the library. Yeah, the school registry. It has everyone's names. If I look at the school registry, it might jog my memories. I'll go to the library. I found it. Sugimihara Academy Student Registry. Once I read through this, I should be able to remember everything about myself. I opened the book and began turning pages. Immediately, I noticed something terribly wrong. The pages are blank. Blank, blank, blank. Every single page was blank. I reached for last year's school registry, and when I start flipping through the pages, blank, 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 blank. What is happening here? Who am I? And just what is this place? Let's see. Let's go down here again. There she is again. I thought I'd scared her away for good, but she's come back. I better not make any sudden moves, or she'll just run away. Also, I let her speak first. However, she just continues to stare at me with an intent that borders on terrifying. Maybe I should say something to her, but softly as not to startle her. Stop the door. If I keep my back to her, it'll help a little. I'll just call her over my shoulder. I obviously can't see the look in the young girl's face, and all I sense is hesitation. Her voice matches her appearance, small and faint. In a hesitant, halting voice, she begins to speak. If that's so, I'm Alice. I'm always here, so... She suddenly stops talking. Thinking she disappeared again, I turn around, only to see Alice still standing there. As I turn, she flinches a little and begins to fade away, then stops and starts staring at me. As our customary staring contest begins anew, I swear I can see a faint smile on her face. Oh, hi. Hey, mister, let's have tea together sometime. That's interesting. Let's head this way. Oh. A pleasant breeze blows in the open windows that overlook the garden. As I look onto the garden, I see a female student standing in the center alone. She has a striking appearance, with long purple hair, almond skin, and a what the fuck? Preternatural calm. It seems like she is meditating, her hands folded in a specific way and her eyes closed. Okay, I keep muting myself because I think she's going to talk. I find that I can't stop looking at her. No one else seems to notice that. She stands out dramatically. I start to feel uneasy about her. The girl's eyes snap open. Suddenly, a massive jolt rocks the school, causing me to stumble about uncontrollably. The building shakes with a thunderous roar. The source seems to be the girl in the garden. What in the hell just happened? In the resulting confusion, my vision begins to distort. Dizziness, headaches, a sense of weightlessness. I close my eyes to keep myself from being overwhelmed. When I open my eyes again, everything is exactly as it should be, like nothing happened. However, the air was more permeated with a seductively sweet scent. Ugh. Also, the girl that was in the garden had already disappeared. Was everything that happened just an illusion, or maybe? As I turn to leave, I see the girl from the garden walking towards me. That blast was meant to destroy everything in its range, but the skull seems stout enough. As she walks, she looks out the window and talks to herself. As she goes by, she gives me a smile. Or we head that way. So this way. Sakura! Oh, it's you, brother. I heard that you skipped archery practice again. What in the hell is wrong with you? I'm sorry, brother, but You've embarrassed me again. How many times must I repeat myself, Sakura? Are you stupid? I mean, if you keep listening to others instead of me... Wait. Did I call you my little sister? I don't have a sister. I mean, I've always wanted one, but... Man, recently things have been kind of fluky. Gah! Damn it! What's this weird feeling? Brother, you appear to be experiencing fatigue. Inserting an apology text. Error detected. Please maintain a calm demeanor. Brother, please relax. Inserting your text. Error detected. Oh my... This is funnier than it should be. This is very scary to piss out Shinji. What's up, Shinji? Whatever is the matter, brother? Select desired sister personality. Things will get worse if you don't decide, but any choice you make will be the wrong one. So why not totally lose it, brother? Calm down. Brother. What in the... What's going on? Damn, everything is going haywire. Brother, wait! Stage 4, progress! Mirror relation construct. Brother. Okay, that's funnier than it should be. Brother. Sakura Mato's speech begins to skip and repeat, almost as if she's a malfunctioning robot. It's like she was reading from a script rather than engaging in a normal conversation. It wasn't the only incredible feeling. It wasn't only the incredible fleeting Shinji or the robotic Sakura that was going insane. Vertigo overcomes me as the school starts to waver. Something strange is happening to the world. So, just as a note, you can also do this. You can go out to the schoolyard and try to leave. However, I will advise you not to do this, as this will result in a dead end. For people who don't know what a dead end is, that means you are stuck with a bad ending and you die. And I don't feel like we're starting the game. Thank you very much. There's something wrong with this place, but more worrying is the fact that I can't remember who I am. As I wander through the campus, I see Leo walking down the hallway on the first floor. As a transfer student, I can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Also, there's nothing but a dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo is really up to. I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up in the hallway ahead. Something is up ahead in the hallway, whatever. Who, for some reason, is examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. The attention to detail is quite impressive. Even the surrounding air is surprisingly substantial. If that's the case, this world is in some ways more real than the real world it represents. But that's just my opinion. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? In that moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. Almost immediately, my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears, and my blood races through my veins. And the reason is clear. Now Leo has turned to face me. I now know for sure he's talking to me, as there's nobody else present besides the two of us. Greetings. I believe it's the first time we've had an actual conversation. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuinely friendly. His smile has the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun, warm and comforting. In addition to his smile, His presence is inviting and inclusive, and I find myself drawn to him. Oddly, my worries have vanished. All I can think of is doing as he says, and that's the only way to... My mind feels like it's in a haze. It's like Leo's controlling my thoughts in some way. Attending school wasn't half bad. I've never had the opportunity to go to one before now. In that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I did not come here to play at being a student. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. And for me, the time to do so has arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. Farewell. No, that's not quite right. I don't think farewell would be accurate in this situation. For reasons I cannot explain, I have this distinct feeling that we will see each other again. So I guess I should use the more congenial see you later. Well, it's time for me to move on. I wish you the best of luck. With those final words, Leo disappears. It's like he ceases to exist. One moment his hand is on the wall, the next he's gone. The young man in front of me seems to disappear before my very eyes. I want to say reality rejected his existence in it, but it feels like it was the opposite, that he refused to be constrained by it. It wasn't any special ability that allowed him to do so, just a strength of will. With his departure, I feel as if a great weight is lifted from my very being. And rather than be a cause for concern, it proves a fundamental question to mind. Who am I? As the question pops into my head, it begins to take a life of its own, searing my brain. I investigated the wall that Leo disappeared through. What the fuck was that? I don't know why I went to an accent. It's just a concrete wall at the end of the hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. But I'm positive that there must be something here, because Leo walked through the wall. It would be so easy to turn around, go back down the hallway, and pretend nothing happened. But there are still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I've never had anywhere else to go but here. No place to return to. What was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? Then beyond this wall lies the appointed path and the truth. If I follow him, I'll learn the answer to my questions, even if those answers are painful. But ignorance is bliss. Do I have the fortitude to face the truth and accept it? Nah, I don't. But of course we do. Something's different. Down to the floors and the walls, the school has changed the very substance of its being. For some reason, reality cracking this way is intensely disturbing. This world around me is more real than a painting, but not even as real as a sandcastle. I feel like it's so brittle I could tap it and the echo would shake this whole world. Where the boring concrete wall once stood, there's now there's a doorway that I can freely walk through. It's an entrance, no, an emergency exit, like stairs to the outside. It's not something of this world. I have no doubt that the world the door leads to is utterly alien. Whatever awaits inside, whatever shape it takes, there's a certain sort of finality to seeing it. Ultimately, I've already committed to this path. I bid farewell to the false world, and take my first step along the appointed path. I'm moving around on my damn bed. Fuck me. Beyond the door seems to be a dismal-looking scrapyard. Out in front of me is a smooth-skinned effigy. While trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. Welcome, potential master. A voice comes out of nowhere. That effigy with you is your sword and shield for what lies ahead, and will move in response to your commands. Now then, please proceed. The truth you seek lies ahead. The motivations of the owner of the voice worry me. But it's obvious I won't learn anything by standing here. Also, there's no longer a path which I can return. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only the strange doll's protection. I made it. Within the deepest depths of the world beyond the door. This place must be the goal I'm supposed to reach. At least, that's what I thought. It's stifling. The aura of purity that seems to act as a ward against corrupted souls who try to enter. The feeling is familiar. It has the feeling of a chapel where the spirits of the deceased still linger. At first I didn't notice, being overwhelmed by the grandeur of the room. But to one side is a young man in a familiar uniform lying still on the ground. I call out to him, but there is no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up when I notice he is stone cold. I go pale as the corpse before me. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It's at this moment. Oh shit. A fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to its feet with a clatter. Before I get a chance to make sense of what's going on, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. You seem to be lacking as well. I didn't stand a chance against that thing. It seems I wasn't qualified enough to be here. Me? Qualifications. That's right. I should know everything by now. The truth has to be here. But now, everything's going dark. I'm not even really scared. The only feeling that remains in me is regret. Even at the very end, I was unable to remember anything about myself. Someone, anyone, if you make it beyond here, please don't forget my name. So, that's it for the introduction of this entire game. So your choices are this one, and this one. The middle option will be saved for like a live stream or something, but You have the top and bottom option to choose from. Make your selection now, and I'll see you on whatever side you picked later.